You can't see my feet. Good morning, YouTubers. Right then, folks. So, general warm up, general mat work, lots of tummies. So, get them ready. Let's have a stand up nice and tall. I'm going to put my music on. I knew there was something missing. Oh, hold on. That's wrong. I'm going to go without music. Okay. So, Zoomers, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not hearing you through my ears though. Hold on a moment. So let me just take you off a moment. Oh, we've gone, but don't worry, we'll be coming back. Bluetooth. Here we go. It's all right. It won't come in through my ears because they decided to go to. My ears have decided to go to my phone instead. So there we go. So we're all right. So we're here. Standing up nice and tall. Too much technology. Here we go then. So reaching up towards the ceiling. Drawing in through those tummies. Have a big stretch up through that waist. Reaching up. Stretching through the sides for 3, 2, 1. Big circle round. And let's go swimming. So we've got a little bend of those knees. Check that the knees go over the toes. Up we come, round we go. Drawing in through the tummy. 2 more. Last one. Up we come, round we come. Drawing those arms down. And let's have a little float up. And a lower back down. So nice and gently, we're working through the core. Imagine you're just lifting up through that middle and gently back down again. Lifting up through the neck as well. Make sure the neck's nice and straight. If we've got ourselves a little bit bent over at the top, as we come up, we're going to push ourselves forward. So keep nice and straight through the top half as well. Up we come and down we go. 2 more. Lifting up, lowering back down. Last one. Up we go. Down we go. And knee bend and arms out in front. We're going to start with a little bit of a foot series in a moment. So we're going to go down and back up. Loosening off those ankles and knees. Last one like that. And then we're going to join them. So we're going to go up, slide down and bend those knees. Lower the heels and come back up. Are we ready? Lifting, bending the knees. Lower the heels and back up. 2 more like that. Up, bend, and up. Last one. Up, bend, and back up. Can we reverse it? So we bend down, lift the heels, straighten up. Ooh, that's different. Bend the knees, lift the heels, stretch up, and lower back down. Last one. Down we go. Heels, reach up, lower back down, and march it out. Enough of that nonsense. Balance over with. Big high knees. For 3, 2, 1. Oh, the Zoomers have frozen. Can you hear it? Yeah. Oh, everybody's back. Here we go. We're back again. Out we go. We're going wide. You didn't miss anything. Out we go. Drawing back up. 2 more. I pay extra for internet. How dare it try and freeze on me. With the next one, let's hold it out there. Don't go too deep. Hands on hips. Little bounces. Turning those knees out. Drawing in through the tummy for 3, 2, 1. Lower back down a little bit. Keeping those knees out. Drawing in for 3, 2, 1. Little bit lower. For 3, 2, 1. We're not going any lower. Let's come back up. Big high knees again. Think tall through the body. 3, 2, 1. Let's just bring our arms down. We can't go down until we've done a little bit of coming out and over into our mermaid. Stretching through the sides. And come back up. Through the middle. Opening out. And over to the other side. and back. Through the middle. Lengthening that neck here all the time. Over we go. And back. Last one. Out we go. Over we go. Coming back into the middle. And a deep breath in. Breath out. Lower the head, lower the shoulders. Rolling forwards, curling up as tightly as you can. Stretching through the backs of those legs. And then slowly, slowly, we're rolling back up bit by bit by bit. Restacking ourselves and opening out. And again. Breath in, breath out. Chin on chest. Down we go, reaching down towards the floor, hips to the ceiling. Big old stretch, and then slowly, slowly back up. Bit by bit by bit. And opening out. Last one, here we go. Breath in, breath out. From the back of that neck, right to the back of the heels. Big old stretch. Weights towards the front of your feet. Try and really stretch up towards the ceiling with the backs of those bottoms. Come back up. And then we're going to go down onto the mat. So get yourself all sorted out down there. Let's rearrange all the cameras. They look okay. So, no toys required. We're going to be laying nice and flat in our normal starting position with feet earned in line with the hips and the knees, opening out wide across the chest. Once you're in that position, just have a nice relax down there. Chin's gently tucked in. We're relaxed around the shoulders. We're sinking the ribs into the mat, drawing in through the tummy. Gently flattening out that lower back. And then gently rolling back up the other way. So just gently backwards and forwards. Feeling how much movement you've got in the back. Stretching up the other way, so you've got a nice big arch there as well. Sinking back down for the final time, and then find that mid position. From there, we're going to start off this morning with our hip twist, but at level 3. So it's our single tabletop. So pop one leg into a single tabletop. Keep that centered through the middle, and we're going to turn that knee out to the side and draw back in. As you go out, you're going to feel the weight lift off that other side of your bottom. So try and push down through there, anchoring it down and drawing it back in. We're going to do 6, so we're halfway with this one. Trying to relax through the neck. You do notice that as it requires a bit more effort, you start to feel it in other bits of your body. Coming back in. Last 2. Reaching out, drawing back in. Last one. Out we go. Coming back in, gently lowering that leg down. Relax there, center through the middle. Float the other leg up. And from there, let's do the other side, evening ourselves out. So reaching out, tight across the front of the tummy. Heavy through the bottom and draw back in. Relaxing through those shoulders if you can. And draw back in. Halfway with this one. Out we go. Coming back in. 3. And back. 2. Nearly there with this one. Last one. Out we go to the side. Coming back in. Gently lowering back down. And let's go into a little scissors. Lifting up. But we're going to draw in through our tummy. Bring that second leg up. We're in a double tabletop. Okay. If you're not sure about your double tabletop, stick with a single. and we're lifting and lowering one leg at a time, tapping down on the floor, coming back up. As you tap down, you'll notice you arch a little bit, so try and draw in and keep it flat. It's a little bit difficult in the double tabletop, you can bend your knees instead, and that makes it a little bit easier. Or you keep your knee at 90 for the last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Coming back up, stay in that double tabletop if you can, or go back to a single tabletop. Choice is yours. And we're going to hip twist again. If you're in a double, you alternate the legs. If you're in a single, just do one leg. And we go out for 6 and back in. 5 and back in. Keep going. 4, 3, drawing in through that tummy, keep in the middle. 2, last 1, coming back in, gently lower one leg and then the other, relax there. Bring those arms up and let's double leg stretch. Let's have a nice stretch out. Level 2, one leg goes out, both arms stretching fingertip to toe. Breath in, breath out, and we bring arms back. Breath in and breath out, reaching away. Coming back in. And again, stretch. And back. Out we go. We've got 2 to go after this one. Trying to keep nice and even through both sides of your body. Keeping as flat as you can to the mat. Last one coming up. Coming back over. Pop those feet there. Lower the arms down. Let's have a little tiny shoulder bridge. So you can lose your head pillow if you want. And we're drawing in through our tummy. Peeling up bone by bone by bone. Into a nice shoulder bridge. Breath in at the top, and then on that breath out, gently lower back down. Little bit by little bit by little bit. Breath in. Breath out. Drawing in through your tummy. Lifting back up. And slowly, slowly, slowly back down. With the next one, we're having a nice little hold at the top. So drawing, obviously nice is physio term for, oh, it might make you work a bit harder. In that position, bring the arms up towards the ceiling. And we are going to double leg stretch those arms. We're going to reach back overhead. And then bring them back to the ceiling. Keep that bridge up. We're going to do it 2 more times. Reach back and up to the ceiling. With this last one, reach back overhead. Leave the arms there and then gently roll back down. Feel that stretch through the shoulders. And bring the arms all the way back over by your sides. Let's do that once more. So we're pulling in through the tummy, drawing up through the pelvic floor, squeezing through the bottom, up into that nice shoulder bridge. Arms come up. From there, let's reach back for 3 and up. Keep the bridge up. 2 and back up. Last one. Reaching over. Gently, gently, gently rolling yourself back down. Bring the arms back over. And we finish with the shoulder bridges. Let's just have a little stretch of the hamstrings. Because we know people have got new toys that they want to play with. And we always stretch after the shoulder bridge. Bring that knee up towards you. Give it a cuddle in and then reach it up towards the ceiling. Toes down, heels away. Slide that other leg away. Big old stretch up towards the ceiling. At that position there, have a nice deep breath in. On your breath out, feel heavier on the mat and try and just stretch a little bit more. For 3, 2, 1. Gently bend that knee, lower it back down. Let's change to the other side. Bring that knee towards you first. Stretch the hip, give it a little bit of a cuddle. Push that leg up towards the foot, up towards the ceiling, heels away. Supporting it either back of your leg with your hands, or if you've got a strap, use a strap to help. Keep it up there. Feel that stretching going on. Relax into it. The more you relax into stretches, the more you get from them. Deep breath in, breath out. We're stretching that a little bit further. For 3, 2, 1. Gently bring that leg back down. Cast aside your stretching strap for a moment. And let's pop our hands behind our head. We're going to do some abdo prep. So the stretch allowed our tummies to have a little relax as well. So feet and knees in hip width apart. Elbows out nice and wide behind your head. A breath in. Breath out, rolling up. Holding there. And then on the way down, we're going to have a little hold. So we go halfway down, hold, all the way down. So we're coming up for 1 and down for 2, 1 and down. Oh, I can feel that coming, that sneeze, sorry. Here we go again. Up we come, up for 1, drawing in through that tummy and down for 1, 2 and rest. So we're just getting a little extra hold halfway. Let's keep going with that for another 3. Up we come, halfway and down. Up we come, halfway and down. Last one. Up we come. Folding in that middle, feeling that tummy work. Halfway down, lower back down. Have a little rest there for a moment. Let's go on to our obliques. What I thought we'd do today is we'll pop one foot up into single tabletop and we're going to cross over to it. So we are going to come up and over towards that knee, twisting around a little bit and then lowering back down. Breath in, breath out and up. And back down. Keep going for another 4, resting if you need to. If it's too much with that leg up in the air, you can always leave that leg down on the mat. But we're trying to keep it dead still there in that single tabletop. You've not got to touch the knee. You're just aiming across towards it. I think we're on the last one. Rolling back down. Gently relax that leg back down. Have a little fiddle around. Get yourself comfy. Breath in, breath out. Bring that leg into a single tabletop, the opposite leg. And off we go to the other side. Drawing in, reaching across, curling up. And back down. So we're feeling that lower half of the rib on going across towards the opposite knee. And back down. Drawing in, keeping that lower back flat. We're just curling through that upper back. 2 to go. Up we're coming across. Lowering back down. Last one. Drawing in, squeezing over. Gently back down. Lower that leg down in a controlled-like manner. Walk the feet and knees together. Take the arms out to the side. Don't have them too high. And we're hip twist to relax out of that. So knees one way, head the other way. Stretching over. Drawing back in and over to the other side. See if I get my usual clunk. Oh, how disappointing. No, not yet. Over we come. Reaching across. Really push that hip bone right over. Almost lengthen it along the length of your thigh bone. Over we go to the other side. Squeeze the knees together. And think about that hip reaching down almost towards your knee. You get a little extra fizz going on in your arms sometimes when you do that. It's okay. We're stretching the nerves as well. Come back, relax there. Let's go over onto our sides. We are going to do some clams and some lift and lowers with a little bit of arms in between. So support your head with whatever you want to support. We're going to have our knees bent up, our feet are in line with our bottom and our shoulders, stacked up nicely on our side. Skewer going through the hips, keeping them there. Gently drawing through your tummy, pulling up through your pelvic floor. Bring the feet up into level 2 position. From there, we're going to start off by doing 2 just straight out and back in. So we can feel how much movement we've got in that hip. Drawing in, opening out, and gently back down. With the next one, we're going to go out, but we're only going to go halfway down, and then we're going to go out again, halfway down, and out again. Big squeeze, and gently, gently, gently lower back down. Okay, drawing through your tummy. Let's do that again. So squeezing open, halfway down, squeezing open, drawing up through the pelvic floor as well, halfway down, and then opening out again last time, really tight through the back of that bottom. Lower all the way down, lower those feet down, have a little rest there, stretch those legs out, they'll feel like they need it, stretching out the front of that hip. So we're balanced on a little plank of wood. From there, let's lift and lower that top leg and back down. Drawing in gently through the waist, reaching it away, lifting up and back down. We're trying to keep that distance between our ribs and our top of our pelvis the same. If we go too high, it will scrunch together. Keep it the same. Last one like that. Lift up and lower back down. Let's give the legs a rest. Let's torpedo those arms. Reaching over and back down. Length through the neck. And again, reaching over and back down. 2 to go. Big stretch. And back down. Last one like that. Big stretch over. Coming back down. Resting that arm. If you want to, you can have fingers in front of you. We're going to try and lift and lower again, but if you want to, you can lift that second leg as well. So lift the first. If you want, join it with the second and lower both down. So it's a lift, lift and lower, or just keep up with the lift and lowers. Whatever you feel you can do safely. Drawing in, up and down. Last one. Lift, lift and lower. We're going to change it just a little bit, just to feel something different. So with your legs resting on each other, feel that underneath leg. See if that leg can lift up the other leg. So you keep trying to keep the top leg quite heavy and back down. Just a little bit different. I think we've only done it perhaps once or twice the entire time that we've been doing the Pilates. and down. We haven't done it for a couple of years, definitely. So it's just a subtle difference. You're using that underneath leg to lift the weight to that top leg. It's quite difficult to relax that top leg there. Resting back down. Relaxing there with that top arm. Torpedo over and back. With the next one, see if you can let those legs join in. Reaching them both up as you stretch over. Keep them there and then lower. Okay, reach over, stretch and lift up. Oh, we feel nice and long and thin. Come back over and lower down. Last one. Drawing in through that tummy, reaching up, lifting over. And we're coming back down. Resting there. Well done, folks. Come on up. Top leg goes behind. Underneath leg goes in front. We're in our mermaid position. Lifting up through the chest. So we're resting on our hand to start with. And then reach up over with that arm. This is where you can then control that slide down onto your elbow. Big stretch over. As you come up, you're using that core, all those side muscles to help lift you back up. If you're feeling brave, you can have a go at going the other way. And back. Some of you will manage, some of you won't. Slide back over again. Reach. And this time, bring that arm round to the front, giving that back a nice big twisty stretch. Breath in. Breath out. Try and get a little bit lower if you can. And then unpeel yourself, unfurl yourself. Let's go over onto the other side. Are we all okay? Survived that bit. Good. So, I'll try not to forget to do the other mermaid, but let's start off with our clam position. So knees are bent up, shoulders are stacked up. We've got a stake through our hip. We'll call it a stake because it's nearly Halloween. Going through our hips, holding them down, drawing in through our tummy. Get that little lift under the waist. Bring the feet up because we're doing it in level 2, and we do 2 normal clams to start with. And see what your hip movement's like. It might be more or less one side to the other. And down we go. Trying to relax through the shoulders. Squeezing open. And slowly, slowly back down. Let's try that one with a little halfway hold. So we're going to go up to the top. Drawing in through the tummy, through the pelvic floor. Halfway down. Squeeze open. Halfway down. Squeeze right open again. Tight through the back of that bottom. And then lower gently all the way back down. Have a little relax. Reset yourself. Drawing in through your tummy. Squeezing through your bottom. Pulling up through those pelvic floors. Off we go. Out we go. Halfway down. Squeezing open again. Halfway down. Keep holding in there. Last one. Big squeeze open. Nice and tight through the back of that bottom. Gently, gently, gently lower it back down. Lower those feet down. Have a little relax. Stretch those legs out long and low. Glance down, you can just see your toes. So we're balanced on a little tiny plank of wood. Drawing in through your tummy. Let's start off with that lift and lower, just the top leg. Keeping that waist nice and long. And down. Relaxing through the shoulders. And down. 2 more. Reaching up. Lowering back down. Last one. Like that anyway. And down. Okay, now we're going to the lift lowers. So you can stick with what we've just been doing, or lift, drawing in tight, bring that other one up to it, and lower back down. Breathing in, breathe out, lift up, bring the other leg up and lower back down. 2 to go. Lift, draw in and lift and lower. Last one coming up. Lift and lift. Lower back down. Have a little relax there with those legs. Torpedo time with the arm. Reaching overhead, stretching away and drawing back over. And again, reaching over and coming back, lengthening through that neck. 2 to go. Stretch and back. Last one. Reaching over, drawing back. Have that little rest of the shoulder for the moment. Let's see if we can do that alternative lift and lower. So rather than lifting the top leg and drawing the other one to it, let this top leg relax. Lift it up with the underneath leg. And back down. So we're drawing in through the tummy. Push up through that underneath leg. And back down. 2 to go. It's a bit different. I can relax this leg a little bit better. It's feeling harder this side. Feeling more like it should do. Down we go. Resting that there. Finish off with lift over, reach up with those legs as well if you can, or just the top leg. And then bring that arm back and lower everything down. Breath in. Torpedo arm. As you reach over, let the legs come up to as well, long and low. Coming back over, gently lowering everything down. Got some good stability going on, ladies. Reaching over, lifting up, coming back and down. We'll do one more for luck. Drawing, big control. Back we come. Relax there. Bend those legs up. Come on up. Top leg behind. Underneath leg in front. Into a beautiful mermaid position. Lift it up gently across the front of that chest. From there, that top arm comes over. We gently control that slide down onto our elbow. Stretching over. If you want an extra stretch, you push the bottom, that bottom, down. I know we haven't really got two bottoms. Come on up and reach over and back. So I'm sliding to my left, bringing my right arm over. As I come over, I then push my right side of my bottom down. That's what I'm trying to say. From there, have a big old stretch and then roll down with that front arm, twisting through the spine. Take a nice deep breath in. On the breath out, try and get a little bit lower, a little bit flatter. And then gently, gently come on back up. Well done. Let's stretch our bottoms out, I think. You've got the choice. You can do our pigeon, where you slide one leg out. You've got the other leg tucked underneath you. Or if you don't like that one, you can join me in what I call the pretzel, where we drop one leg over the other and bring that other leg up. So whichever one suits your body. But we want to feel it through the back of that bottom a little bit. So whichever way you're doing it, just have a little roll round a little bit, a little angle, transfer your weight side to side, feel where you can feel that stretch. We're holding it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower that leg or unravel yourself. Ravel yourself back up the other way. Dropping the knee out if you're pigeoning like me. Tucking the foot underneath if you're if you're pigeoning. If you're pretzeling, you're wrapping it over. You know what I mean. We've done it before. Squeezing away. Holding it there. Breath in, breath out. Remember what we said. The more relaxed you can get, the better the stretch. For 3, 2, 1. Gently, gently unravel yourself. Roll yourself over onto your tummy if you're not already there. And we're going to finish off with some breaststroke prep. So, forehead on the pillow, arms out to the side. We're in our level 2 position. From there, drawing the shoulder blades down towards the waist. Gently tightening in through the tummy. Try and float yourself up. And then gently, gently lower back down. We're trying to keep the legs nice and relaxed. You can take the legs a little bit further apart. That helps to switch them off. Up we come. And gently down. We're thinking about that curve that we sometimes get at the top of our spine. Gently opening out. Up we come. And gently back down. One more like that. Drawing in through your tummy. Shoulder blades down. Gently lifting up. Gently lowering down. Pop your hands next to your chest. Push yourself up. Have a little stretch back the other way. And I think as our challenge this week, we'll just see if we can do that at the next level before we get up and have our stretch out. So the next level on from that, we pop off hands underneath our forehead. That was a weird way of saying put your head on your hands. From there, draw your shoulder blades down, tighten up through your tummy. As you come up, you're trying to gently lift the hands up as well. And slowly down. What you're not doing is you're not pushing up with your hands. They're sort of lightly attached. And back down. We've got them blue tacked to our foreheads. Up we come. Gently down. It's quite difficult. If that's too much for you, an intermediate sort of way of doing that is still in that position, leaving the hands down though. So our shoulders are still in the same sort of position, but we're lifting just the head and not the hands up to join. Last one, whichever level you're doing, drawing in, floating up, coming back down, and relax there. Pop your hands next to your chest, push yourself up. Let's have a little final stretch out. Curling yourself up. You can always take your knees apart a little bit more to get a little bit lower. Or if you want more of a stretch around the shoulders, you slide those arms out and stick your bottom in the air a little bit more. And then we're gently going to get back up into standing. So take your time, bring your blood pressures with you. We'll say hello to the YouTubes. See if I've managed to cut my head off in everybody's year. Up a little bit more there. Okay, have we got you? I've lost the TV, but I've got you on the iPad. Have a little shake out. Good session, ladies. Drawing in through your tummy, stretching up through the back of that head. Let's have a little shake of those hands. Deep breath in, breath out. Drop your head and shoulders. Count just the head and shoulders. Link the hands and then stretch away. Little bend of your knees. Arms get pulled forwards. Up we come towards the ceiling. Big stretch wide. All the way down. Drawing in through that tummy. Length through the neck and relax. One more like that. Down we go. Head and shoulders. Dangling there. Little bend of the knees. Reach those arms away. Stretching all the way. Lifting up. Reaching out wide. And drawing all the way down. Right to the ends of those fingers. And relax there. Floaty, floaty arms up. Breath in. Breath out. We haven't done a lot of rotation today, so let's make sure we include it in our cool down. Reaching round, gently coming back, and again round the other side, and gently back. Once more each side. Trying to keep the hips to the front. The head sort of follows the breastbone. Back we come. Last one. Coming back into the middle. Split those arms. Breath in, breath out. Have a big stretch over. So I'm going to my right. My left leg's pushing down as well though. And then sweep that arm round. Dangling in the middle. Gently bend the knees. Curl yourself up. Draw yourself back. Drop the shoulders down. Down the other side. Reaching up, stretching up. So I'm going over towards my left. My right leg's pushing down this time. So get that extra stretch along that right side. Curling round. Dangling into the middle. And gently, gently coming back up. And unfurling. Let's calf stretch and then we'll see what's happened to our big stretch down. So toes down, heel down, lunge forwards. You can hold on to something if you want to, real or imaginary. Pushing my trolley at Sainsbury's. Other supermarkets are available. Holding that there. After you've sanitised the handles, obviously. 3, 2, 1. Changing over to the other side. Toes down, heel down. Lunge forwards. Stretching away. Holding that there. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come back into the middle. Little stretch out there. Okay. Breath in, breath out. We're rolling down. Have a little bend of the knees. Keep the knees bent so that you can get your hands down onto the floor. At least your fingertips, if not your palms. Drop your head down. Then try and straighten those knees. And then bend them a little bit. And then straighten them. Think about turning your bottom up towards the ceiling. And bend. Last time. Stretch them up as straight as you can get them. Hopefully it's a bit straighter that last time. And then slowly, slowly, slowly. Remembering to bring your blood with you. Come back up. And relax down. That was a big stretch. Let's do one that's not quite so severe for our last one. Down we go. But I was sneaking in a hamstring stretch while we went there. Down we go. Curling up tight. And gliding back up. Drawing in through that tummy. That pelvis is rolling backwards. Lifting up long through the neck. From there, in our perfect posture, let's finish off as we normally do, also get told off. Deep breath in. Up to the ceiling. And a breath out. Let everything feel relaxed. And again, up we go with that big breath in and a big sigh out. Well done, folks. We're back on Friday Zooming. And so I'm